and we are reacting to Helluva Boss Season 2, Episode 8. And before we get into it, I just want to talk about theories a little bit, also a little bit of a refresher for us, because it has been a while, but it totally makes sense, you know, with Has Been Hotel having come out and everything. It makes sense that they would make us wait a little bit until we got back into regular Helluva Boss. But the last thing that I remember is that, well, first of all, Stolas was in the hospital, but he's not anymore. He went to go see Asmodeus so he could get a crystal so Blizz could travel in the human world, and I guess they wouldn't need the grimoire anymore. So I think that this episode's gonna be the payoff, and it's gonna be Stolas like, I'm giving this to you, so now there are no strings attached and we can have an actual healthy relationship that is not built on mutual, right? Because you can't really have a relationship with your boss when you depend on your boss to do your work.
You're even,
right?
so then you can have an even relationship.
Exactly. But of course, because Blizz is emotionally constipated, I don't think that it's going to go correctly. I think something's gonna happen, basically. I just haven't put my finger on what. So let us get into the reaction now. 3, 2, 1, press and play. It shouldn't be a problem, but just in case something happens, you guys.
I will say, Has Been Hotel, the pilot for Has Been Hotel came out first, and so I ended up calling Helluva Boss Has Been Hotel for like a year.
Yeah, Has Been Hotel.
Then the actual Has Been Hotel came out. I wonder if they have a Pride Parade on Pride. And so they call it the Pride Parade.
Oh, hello.
In my stomach.
Oh, wait, what is going on?
This nervous since I was a little fluffy down nesting. My daring do is half disguised behind the smile. My beak is grinding, ever minding. I swore I wouldn't dwell on the divorce, so for my own health.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Mind myself.
This
I like this.
This went escalated very quickly.
It won't
Oh.
be so tough.
I like this. Oh, he's nervous about meeting Blizz, right? Oh.
I think I know this show too well. This is cute. Something's gonna drop. The other shoe's going to drop.
Oh, I love how, like, this feels so, like, Disney.
Aw. Horses love him.
See him tonight? All right. It's been a while since he begged for attention. I'll be okay. Can't really say. I'm getting by avoiding his questions. So complicated. I hate when it's complicated. Why do I always end up in situations that are complicated? Getting in my head.
I like this. I like how Blizz is very rushed, but this is gentle and like.
I'm gonna do that thing he likes. I will change. No need to change things. I'll just bring the rope and spikes. Oh God. We've got a nice arrangement, and it's working out just fine. We'll keep it light.
Your dad's gonna
Die alone. This goes bad when I see him tonight.
I like this. Oh my God.
This is very cute. I like it a lot.
If he was free,
We're fine.
and if he's only here as a prisoner, what kind of monster does that make me?
Oh my God.
Written in stone and above.
Beast, please. Like it feels like Beauty and
He deserves the choice to stay or go, though it scares me to think what I'd lose.
Monster.
To lose ourselves in nasty sex.
I love how he's so like angsty and he just wants to get laid. God bless him.
Oh, this is the worst.
I liked that visual. That was funny.
When it got a mouthful of.
Come to your senses.
Then I'll do that thing with my tongue where I
Worthy of your love and trust.
believe his bird was nice and rough.
Tonight cannot come
He'll
soon.
be coming soon enough.
Oh my God.
But when I see
Brilliant. I just.
will it be tender or be tough? Will it please him?
Oh my
or will
goodness.
I just be fucking it all up? Can this be a relationship? Or am I still naive? I'll set us free.
Oh.
Whatever it may be, when I see him.
This song made me feel more than like anything that Wish ever did. First of all, but also like.
Why did Wish have to catch his string?
I also, like, even just, I don't know, other has-been songs, like, that made me feel something. Oh, hello, are we in the real world?
First off, those geese were way more dangerous to that baby. Oh my God! Oh my God! Geese were way more dangerous to the baby than the crocodiles or the waste is.
Okay, but I'm like, how does this relevance?
How could I?
Oh, okay, well, maybe it's
No
like
need, ma'am. I was just in the right place. at
somebody
the
from
right
hell, right?
time.
Ah!
Oh,
Pickpocketing! Wait a minute!
really elaborate way to pickpocket.
Are those the cherubs?
Oh, it
Did you have to
is!
hug him so hard? I'm at underwear level, you know.
So
And
they're
like I clearly haven't
pickpocketing
showered
people because they
today.
got kicked out, right? right?
complaining.
Is that
I
what
had to
happened to
sell
them? I
it,
can't
didn't I?
remember.
I guess so.
How'd we do, Cletus?
Not great. Let's set up for another run.
Yeah, I was
don't know,
wondering,
Cletus.
like,
Doesn't this all seem a little
because that was sus as fuck, right?
sinful? We've been over this. We are still helping people. We just provided that man with an opportunity to be selfless and heroic.
After that performance, he's sure to get into heaven. We just saved a soul.
I like that. That's kind of funny.
That's an interesting way of
Logic.
viewing
And a
this.
Queasnose punch card.
Queasnose punch card.
You want to eat, don't you? Want
Where's
to live
Quiznos
long enough
to get
to
us
save
straight
more souls
to?
and earn our way back into heaven?
Of course.
The government.
Well, then quiet your incessant whinging and get back under that coat. We have to. Wow.
Oh. Yeah, the government, right?
I guess so. Wow, we're bringing all these characters back.
I knew they'd come back. Oh my god, these guys.
Hell spawn.
But I'm just a little baby. Why would you?
Oh my god!
Shit! You know you're working for that demon filth.
Where's your boss?
What boss?
This guy.
Wait, like they can't tell the difference? Are they stupid?
I guess not. Is it like a Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog situation?
Maybe we can help each other out here.
I guess it makes sense, but they look very different. But I guess if you saw a spirit, you would just assume, right? Like,
Yeah, maybe?
you just assume they're all the same, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You sure seem in good spirits today, sir. It's rare to see you wear something not bad.
Well,
oh,
it's the,
I
first of all,
like
fuck
his
you.
little,
It's the
oh my god,
full moon.
little
First off,
overalls.
fuck
I
you.
felt like dressing up a little since it's been a few months since I've been inside of his feathered ass.
A few months.
He has a
Yeah, the
cloaca.
birds
He's a
started giving me
bird.
more
That's a
ways out of our
cloaca.
monthly fuck sesh.
Throwing
He'd
that
be all
one out
like,
there.
Oh, Blitzy, I know it's the full moon tonight, but you don't have to come if you don't want to, Blitzy. So I've just been taking breaks from having to plow his feathered ass into his fancy ass mattress.
TMI, sir.
Point being, tonight I feel like I could use a little fuckery. It's been a good day, feeling like my stamina's up, and I'm horny.
Oh shit, he's getting bored of you.
What?
Yeah, man. If someone wants to see you less and less, big red flag.
Uh-oh.
If they give you chances to ditch, they probably want out themselves. Just want to be more
Oh,
passive-aggressive
no!
about it.
Oh.
Dicks.
So Luna was at the scene of the crime.
Luna ghosts. Oh. That's funny.
Because I do that all the time.
Luna, you ghost
Oh,
people.
no.
How dare you?
Guess I finally got to do position 37 tonight. Don't worry though, this book ain't going nowhere if I ain't gonna give a fuck
37?
about it. I'll dick him so good, he'll let us keep this thing another year easy.
Well, I hope so, sir. Business has actually hit a peak, and it would be disastrous to lose what we worked for now.
Thank you,
So
Moxie.
fuck him good, sir.
Don't worry, Mox. By the end of the night, I'll have Stolas eating out of my ass. If the gag will let him.
I love how everyone's sick of him, though.
Yeah,
like, Moxie's just like, why? I don't need to know this.
This is what adults do. We're horny.
Me, Moxie, we've used like all the shit in this box. If Stolas is bored
What?
after this,
Oh no.
I need to up the ante. Moxie, I need you to hold down the fort. Get some
Oh no, he's
overdue
going to
paperwork
a
done.
sex
What
shop.
overdue
isn't it?
paperwork?
Wi-Fi? What? Hmm?
So why would a bunch of angels be looking for demons?
We just want to get back into. We're exorcists, the flaming swords of the heavens, here to strike them down with.
That's smart, though. I like that.
Yeah. We lay in wait for them to return to Earth, so we might smite them once and for all.
Guys talking about. Ow!
Oh, this poor little sheep man.
Maybe you don't have to wait.
Come with us.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure what this. Dude, you can fly. Why do you need to be on the platform?
I mean, what the fuck?
Okay.
Since
What?
their assault on
Popes with
Compound X,
guns?
our government has quadrupled our funding and allowed us
What?
With
unfettered
guns.
access to the most
Popes
bleeding
with
edge
guns.
military advance.
Taking.
They're making popes in little.
Yeah.
What?
Fire suppression suits, camouflage
Oh my goodness.
exoskeletons, and a battalion of highly trained
Fursuit.
combat priests.
I'm
All so we
so.
could finally utilize.
I love the combat priests. Love that
What
shit.
is it?
our ticket to the other side.
An extra-dimensional portal generator.
What?
This bad boy will allow us to open a door straight into hell, where we plan on eliminating the demonic threat before they can tarnish this great country.
Okay.
They're going to invade
Once we work out all the kinks, yeah.
hell? Is there oil in hell?
I don't know.
So far,
Must be
we've
oil
only
in
been
hell
able to
if the
open a
CIA is
portal about
involved.
2 feet in diameter. Hardly big enough to fit a child through.
And we can't very well send children. But after last time.
Oh my god! That's crazy! What the
Damn
fuck?
American heroes.
Honestly, we're not even sure.
I love that the jokes are so on
great.
point this episode.
We
Oh
could
my
use
God.
someone or someones with more
Someone.
experience.
And that are also very child-sized.
Wanna help us hunt some demon scum?
Can they die though? Like, cause like those kids got like ripped apart by, I don't know, hell, tentacle monsters or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like Cthulhu monsters. I guess if they're in the suits, maybe they'll be okay.
Yeah, I mean, I do like that they have their little...
What is that? What are the Totally
Well,
Spies, by the way?
It is very
like,
Totally
what?
Spies. Their little Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
Oh, the dejected fursuit walking away.
Oh, I like that. They had to just put the suit like one piece at a time. That's funny. Okay.
Welcome, little one. What can I interest you in today?
This is a very interestingly designed candle.
One that screams
Man.
sexy. You got anything that'll get anyone in the mood, buddy?
Bet you're in the lust ring. Everything here is sexy.
Oh my
That's
god.
a very phallic looking
Yeah, I think it's the
candle.
most. Thank you, Hunter.
Horny? Very,
I'm sorry, just
very
a
horny.
penis
Max
with a
horny.
fire on the top is very like venereal
I don't
disease
know.
coated.
I'm a simple
If
pervert.
it burns,
I just
call a
need
doctor.
Something fucky.
Oh no! See if something happens to Blizz. What if it's like?
Let's take him.
Oh, and
Then
then
he won't show up.
Solus thinks that
He wasn't
Blitz
alone
like
before. I
dumped
say we
him.
follow
That'd be
him for a
too
bit.
bad.
Make sure he's by himself.
That voice is
Cletus,
brilliant.
if we don't do this, we're never getting back into heaven.
Which is why we have to make sure this goes smoothly. We have only one shot. It has to be perfect.
Do you know the measurements of the other one?
Not really, but he's tall as shit.
Well, we have some pretty long harnesses.
I like the designs of all these
Yeah.
people.
These are great designs
Ooh,
for
that is
characters that show up
fancy.
very
All right, I'm
briefly,
into
you
it.
know?
Sweet heavens, what kind of store is this?
This guy truly is a sicko.
Can I help you all?
Hello, fellow vile hell beast. We are on a
Look at him.
demon down. Just how
She looks so happy.
They're so smiley.
Torture supplies.
Well, you have come to the right place, my slightly robotic-looking friend. What kind of torturing are we looking to do?
Oh, you know, just your standard pain.
As
I
long
love
as it
the
doesn't
little
hurt
daddy
too
hat in
much.
the background.
Like, do you have any harshly worded bumper stickers?
Or something for a mild spanking.
Oh, that'd be up in space. We got your floggers, your crops, your whips, your whisks, studded, unstudded, wooden, leather, titanium, brimstone. What do you into?
I don't know if that's exactly what we're looking for.
I love this store. I love
Howard
this
Hellspawn
character.
looking at.
Oh, just some of those.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
the fact that we are like getting away with, oh, I love that the other store was called
Well, they
Step
are
on
very
Me.
pixelated,
Yeah.
right? You don't know anything.
Crazy that they could get away with putting one of those machines
To wait
on YouTube of all
for our
places.
moment.
You know, thanks for doing me this solid, Fizz. I gotta get the good shit for tonight, and I know you and Oz make the best
Oh,
choice
that
in town.
makes sense.
Buddy.
Oh, look! He looks so much happier now! Like in his rainbow pants and everything. Like now that he's not working for that guy anymore.
Everyone's happier when you're in your rainbow pants. Those are all sorts of condoms. Oh my god. Dude, the reference files for this episode must have been just crazy.
Oh, it's beautiful, but you know, Stolas never really seemed into the beads.
Alrighty, not into the beads, I get it. Fancy.
Not into the
We have
beads.
some stylish blindfolds. Our new collection has
Oh
encrusted
god.
jewels.
I'm having flashbacks, Cal.
To what?
Don't ask.
If you're feeling really frisky, we have the new Dragon
Oh my god!
1000, now with vibration.
I think it's funnier when they censor it.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the
You
like
need
that.
a little mystery. You
Yeah,
know?
the fact that you don't quite know what it is, but you get a good idea of what it is what makes it all the more funny.
Heavily guarded.
Armory? War room?
Quiet! Don't you realize stealth is our greatest advantage here?
I love how
Voyeurs.
like everyone can see them.
Voyeurs, huh? That's cute. This is a very sex-positive society. I'm down for this.
Well, I mean, it's hell.
I guess it is hell.
He's gonna use that on an innocent person? We have to stop him now!
You're right.
Nothing innocent
Okay,
about
guys,
it.
it's time. Now's our moment. Remember everything that horny little fudge knuckle did to us because
Okay, hold on. I do want to pause for a second. I think that there's a very interesting commentary here about like the heaven people thinking, like putting their nose into consensual business. Like, you know what I mean? And like, how terrible! And it's like, well, that's none of your business. You know what I mean? And so I think, I don't know. I think it's funny. I think there's a interesting commentary there, right?
Most of all,
Yeah, it is.
But it's ultimately self-serving. They just want to get back into heaven, which is a very accurate. Oh!
How did you know?
Okay.
We're
Luna.
already following our dumbass boss to make sure he doesn't fuck up and lose our meal ticket.
Oh, that's nice.
I like that. I like the subversion.
I like to imagine that
Got a
they
lot
were
of
in the
nerve coming to our
background every
neighborhood
other
after the
time.
accident.
And we just didn't
never
see that.
noticed.
That'd be
Yeah.
really funny.
And a lot of upgrades, much.
Mutt, that's rude.
Whee!
The boss! Get there, boss!
Oh my goodness.
No, you don't, bitch.
Not in the back of the head. Oh my god!
I love that.
Wake up, asshole.
You got a necklace. It's a lucky day. I also, wait, no, that was like a gold coin, which they don't
There
have.
is some weird stuff happening with Moxie, though, I will say. Like, she's not saying anything in places where it seems... Oh, there she goes.
But that don't mean you're anywhere close.
Like, but before she opened her mouth, but nothing came out, so I don't know, but...
Yeah, I mean, it looks like she's talking. Oh my god!
Yeah, now.
Oh. Protect your wife!
I do like this fight scene, though.
Welcome to hell, bitch!
Bro, instead of talking, just shoot him, please!
Yeah! Never talk, just shoot.
This is a cool fight scene, though.
I do enjoy this. Oh! Everyone bleed. Oh!
I wonder why it was easier for her to turn. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or maybe she just couldn't keep it up?
I guess so? I don't know. Does she do that when she's scared?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was a weird...
I love that gag that, like, stuff is happening and he can't see. Like, that's my favorite.
Very cute. Very Mr. Magoo of him. Oh. Oh god, they're time kissing. Leave that to Blitz.
Kill them! Don't just send them back!
So, how'd it go?
Pizza party! Oh man.
Okay, Hunter, I'm so scared.
You better. Come on, you can do it. You love each other. We know you love each other.
I don't know. I wasn't that invested in this relationship until today, apparently. Like, now I'm like, guys, please!
Who stole this?
You can do it! I guess the backstory episode.
Oh my god, that's a
us.
lot of sex
got lots of
toys.
fun
He doesn't
shit
want to
for
be
us to
screwed.
play
He
with
just wants to...
tonight. Like this
Be
extra
assured.
large candle that smells like horny. I got whatever this little
It's like a
guy is.
gnome.
But I'm sure there's someplace
That
in
is not
Cloaca we
flared
can
enough
stick
of
it.
bait. Oh,
Yeah,
Cloaca!
look at this
That's also
bad
not
boy.
nearly as, like, flared
I like the
bait.
shadow. This is so awkward.
Do you... Do you have my book, Blitz?
Yeah.
Oh, he thinks he's getting dumped.
It's right here. I always bring it. Why do you?
I need it back. Permanently.
No.
Oh.
Hold on, Stolas. Come on.
That may
Is this
have
because
been
I've
the best
taken
way
up
to
skipping
start
a few
this
rounds with you in bed
conversation.
because
Come on.
I'm busy? That ain't fair.
Come on.
I can still hold up my end of the bargain. All right, let me show you a good time tonight. You know I can.
Please don't say it like that, Blitz.
Come on,
This is why communication is key.
I don't
Yeah, why would he start with that?
There's no need. I've made up my mind.
Stolas, please, I need this book, please. I need this book, Stolas. I will do anything.
Oh,
It's an
okay.
Asmodean crystal. It's registered in your name.
What?
Asmodeus has his demons legally travel to Earth for work all the time. I made the case for you to own one. You will be technically under his jurisdiction, but you will be able to go anywhere you want in the human realm
And Asmodeus
without
is
fear
chill.
of consequence, without breaking demon law.
Oh.
You no longer need my grimoire.
What?
You no longer have any obligation to see me, to touch me, to bed me. You are free of me.
I don't understand. Why are you giving me this? Am I not, like, fucking you good enough? Because I can always
I love
can
how he
always do
only
better.
can think of it through the realm.
Well, because that's all he thinks he's good for,
I care
right? Oh.
very deeply for you. And I have for some time. But this transactional thing we have, it's not right anymore. It hasn't been. It never was. And now, all I can see is how wrong it is to be so tethered to someone in such an unfair way.
Come on,
And
use your
not
words.
know how they
Use
feel.
your fucking words.
But I want you to continue to be who you are. Your business. You don't have to stay here with me. But I want you to.
Okay, I think this could work, but is Blitz
Because you
an
want to.
asshole? Will
I
he
don't
just-
know.
If
This
you
may
want to.
freak him out, though.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, you're fucking with me. This is an interesting role play. Never done this one, but I can get into it. All right, how's this? All right.
Come on, Blitz, can you be
Stolas, I'll
serious?
stay with you. I love you so much.
Thank you, Blitz. For awakening me. For making me so happy. Even if only for a little while.
You know, you
I wish
could
you the
just
best with
say,
your business.
hey, I'm
Wait,
not
what?
joking.
You were serious? Oh, hold on now, Stolas. What the fuck?
I have my answer, Blitz. You needn't say anything. I have wanted you for so long. The fact that you couldn't believe that
he's
I might have
a
these
bodysuit.
feelings about you,
He's so
that
cute.
your first instinct is that it's always about sex.
Well, it was. Come on
That's
now,
enough
don't be
to know what this is.
unreasonable.
What? Fuck you, Stolas. You spring this feelings bullshit on me. Are you fucking kidding? Can I get a fucking minute to think after everything you put me through, you
That's fair.
pompous,
They both
rich
made some
asshole?
mistake.
Yeah.
Treat me like one of your little butler imps? You can't just dismiss me like that. I mean, you royal fucks think you can do this
Oh,
every
no!
time. Just play with our feelings because we're smaller and not as important. Well, I'm not letting you, bitch. Let's go.
This might be good, though.
Yeah?
It might be
Blitz.
good.
I
Yeah.
think so,
What?
so very highly
Oh,
of
we're
you.
good.
I didn't realize you think so low of me.
Well,
Goodbye, Blitz.
fucking use
Stolas,
your...
wait,
I hate
what?
people.
But I get that, though.
Yeah.
I get that, though, because his first instinct was that it was just a joke, right?
Yeah.
So I get why it would hurt.
Also, communicate. Communication
I don't think it's
is
an
key.
issue of communication, though, Hunter. I agree with you. I know what you're saying, but I feel like that it's okay to, like, be hurt. It's like, you know, if you were ever in high school, right, and you confessed to your crush and they laughed at you, and they're like, oh, you're just joking, right? Like, that didn't happen to me.
That happened to
I'm just
you?
saying, like,
I
that's
knew
something-
you in
no,
high
no,
school.
no, no,
When
no,
did
no.
that happen?
I'm saying in terms of that's a common experience that some people have, and it's something you see in movies and stuff like that, right? So I'm just relating it to something else. Like, it makes sense to me why Stolas is hurt by that. I don't think it's a matter of use your word, because he said, no, I was serious,
Yeah.
right? But he can still be hurt by Blizz's initial reaction of thinking that it wasn't, like not taking him seriously the first time and thinking it was just another joke. And also
Yeah.
just thinking, like, it didn't even cross Blizz's mind that it was real. Like, Blizz didn't even take it in and be like, wait, like Blizz didn't ask, wait a minute, are you JK or are you slash, serious or whatever. So I think that it's fair for Stolas to be like, that's my answer. Like, that's the only... Because if Blizz actually had feelings, from Stolas' perspective, Blizz would have said, oh my god, I've been waiting for this moment, I have feelings for you too. Right? In the ideal scenario, but that's not what happened. So I understand why Stolas' takeaway is like, oh, it is all about sex, because if you actually loved me and had those feelings for me, you would immediately be like, finally, I've been in love with you this whole time, because that's Stolas being maybe naive.
But I also
right?
feel, yeah, but I also...
But I feel like Blizz is also justified. What he said makes a lot of sense in terms of like, well, you just sprung this on me. You need to give me a minute to actually consider what you're saying.
While you were in your feelings, I had a job to do. I was doing this because I needed to like pay the bills and look after my child and
like,
my business
give me
and
a
my
second to actually consider what this means. So I think that's the best conflict though, is when they both have a point. Right?
and I like that because Blitz had a reason. Like there is a discrepancy there in power because it's like, hey, I was busy, I was doing shit, I had to survive, I didn't have the like spare.
You don't
room,
have the luxury of having a fairy tale like
all day.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's the best kind of conflict is when you can see both of their points, right? And I don't think it leans particularly anyway. I think it probably depends on your personality. If you're probably someone more like Blizz, you probably understand Blizz a little better, and if you're more like Stolas, you understand Stolas a little better. Because from my perspective, like, I immediately am like, yeah, Blizz, like, you could have taken a sec, like, part of this is on you. You could have taken a second to actually consider that what he was saying was serious. But yeah, I think it's okay for them to both be hurt and, like, take a minute, like, you know what I mean? I think it's nice because it's handled imperfectly, but it feels so natural instead of contrived. Like, do you feel like that it was contrived? Is that your problem? Because what you said, like, just communicate. Like, I feel like that, like, what you were saying, like, what I heard when you said that was, oh, this is contrived. I don't think it's contrived at all. It makes perfect sense to me.
It's not contrived. I understand why these characters feel that way. Because that's the thing. I would say something differently. Yeah. But I'm not Blitz. Blitz is not me. Blitz has different feelings, different emotions, different temperament. It makes sense for Blitz to react that way. It makes sense.
Maybe it's also on Stolas, to
the
some
emotionally
extent.
Constipated owl person.
Like, maybe it makes sense, or not make sense, but maybe Stolas probably should have considered when making this grand plan that Blizz would think that he was joking. And I think that's a fair criticism of the character, not of the show, right? That would be a fair criticism of Stolas, is to be like, well, you probably should have, because you script everything out in your head. Do you guys ever do that? Like, when you have to call someone on the phone, right? Especially for appointments, like, you're like, hi, I'm so-and-so, I need an appointment. And then they say something that completely throws you off, and you're like, you didn't follow the fucking script, what am I supposed to say? So I feel like that's a problem, is that Stolas kind of scripted this out and thought about how it was gonna go, and then as soon as it kind of like went off the rail, he didn't have a backup plan to get it back on the, like, get us back on track, right?
I will say that this whole thing, it works with their characters. It makes sense that Stolas is overly emotional and overly delicate and not great with communicating and is always in his feelings. Yeah. And it makes sense that Blitz is, like, oblivious to people's feelings.
Speaking of feelings, like, okay, I love Helluva Boss, right? Like, I love it, but I personally thought that Has-Been Hotel was gonna resonate more with me. And then it was like, Has-Been was fine, like, it was okay, but it didn't necessarily hook me in the same way I guess I thought I was going to. So what's interesting for me is going back to this show, because I wasn't, like, totally invested in their relationship, I don't think, until the backstory episode did make it a bit more, right? But, like, I'm like, yeah, like, this is fun, but, like, I think I'll relate to Has-Been Hotel more. Like, this episode actually got me in my feelings. I was very surprised that immediately I was like, wow, I really care, like, I actually really care about this and how that this is going. And so I feel like that, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's just today or whatever, but I felt like I felt the emotional hit. Like, I will say a lot harder than other episodes, I guess is what I'm saying.
I didn't like the episode. I think the worst episode of the show is the episode with the
Cherubs?
I didn't like the Cherubs that much. But they're great here. When I saw the Cherubs, I'm like, oh no. But they're really
why?
good
It's because
here.
they're a little hypocritical now. We never like a perfect character,
fun.
right? Like, now they're fun because they're
in
fucked
hell.
up. Like,
and they're so, like, out of character. They're just like a fish out of water. That's more more compelling here.
Yeah.
The humor was great. The fight scenes were great. All the scenes at the different sections.
Yeah, the jokes were really funny.
This
Visual
is the
gags.
episode. Like, this is the show you can rewatch and appreciate all the small jokes in the background. Like, there were so many. My favorite point is that he picks up a little gold coin.
I think that was from the guy. I think that was his tooth from the person that had died. And so I think it was,
I know, I thought he looked down and then he got up and then he got shot like before.
Well, he looked down, the guy got shot. Oh, you think that he bent down to pick up the coin? Oh,
I choose to believe that it was a gold coin.
Yeah, you're right. I'm dumb. I don't know why I thought that.
I choose to believe that gold coin was a loony and that hell was somewhere in Canada.
Oh my God. Yeah, because you're right. He bent down. For some reason, I thought he was just... Like, you know, sometimes how you're walking, if you have something heavy, you hunch a little bit. I thought he was just hunching, and then he found the gold tooth from the guy on the floor. No, you're right, he did. He picked up a nickel. Yeah, you're right, but that's hilarious, because other countries, you're right. I mean, maybe in Europe they have some things that we don't know, but, like, that did look like Canadian.
It's like, where's hell in Canada? What part of this country?
I thought all the government stuff was interesting,
I enjoyed that.
Too.
That was fun. The army of... like, we let the children in. Those brave Americans. Man. Also, the opening song, the contrast between
was great.
Like, hope and hope and hope and...
I mean, I'd have to listen to it again just to make sure it passes on a technical level, but I found that really fun. Like, it was fun to see, again, that contrast of, like, kind of a sporadic, like, patter song for Blizz, and then just hope and love and
I
all
will
that
say that,
Stolas.
like... The fact that, like, that... I mean, I guess near the end, Solus got in his feelings, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that there's a bit of a discrepancy between how hopeful he is in that song and how dour he is.
I think by the end of the song,
he
is
dour.
He's like, you know what I mean?
He's freaking out.
And so I feel like it makes sense why he's so fucked up at the end, because he was already on this, like, you know, in Tangled when Rapunzel's like, this is the best day ever. Oh no, this will kill her. I am a terrible daughter, right? And like you have those ups and downs. Like I feel like that Stolas is a very up down sort of person, right? So I think it makes total sense that there's a little bit of erratic going on, and that's why it hurts more when he is rejected, because it's like, oh, this is the worst case scenario that I was afraid of happening has actually come true, so fuck. But I think, is this mid-season? I don't know. I think we're a little beyond mid-season now, but it was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. I think that now we're going to get into, not necessarily more plot heavy, because I hate saying that because it makes people think that like the other stuff wasn't plot important, but I feel like that we're actually gonna run with this plot line a while. Like, I feel like we're gonna pick up where we left off. Would you agree? Do you think that? Or they could take a break for a while and then it's just both of them being sad, right?
It would be fun if that, like, the breakup actually has, like, extended consequences and we see, like, what is Solus's life outside of Blitz.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
I'm curious about what, because I know the wife is, like, bought Stryker.
Oh, yeah,
Stryker.
I mean, but he's
I'd be curious if she's doing anything else, if she's hooking up with someone.
I feel like that she was, and I forgot. Like, I feel like that we forgot, but she, after Stryker failed, she moved on. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't she try to do Millie's dad? Who's Moxie's dad? Moxie's dad is the mob boss. Yeah, didn't she have a meeting with Moxie's dad? Because the Moxie's dad is a crime boss, so
I'm also
getting into
curious if, like, Solus's daughter gets into this at all again.
Somehow. I don't know.
I feel like there's a lot of characters in the mix, and you could add some more, who knows, but I'm looking forward to it. I think they could do some interesting things. Is this the last episode of the season? No, okay.
We still have more to go. I was thinking it was more mid-season, but that was last episode with the mid-musical thing. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I feel like that now I kind of want to go rewatch the entire show again. I don't know, it just lit something in me today. I'm very happy with that because I haven't really felt that way in a while. It was a very good episode. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had fun. Thank you for attending Calxiyn's Royal Court today. If you want to, you can support us on Patreon. But otherwise, we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.